Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, Trelawney records another road fatality. A male driver succumbed to injuries he sustained in a crash involving the car he was driving and a truck on the Duncan's bypass section of the North Coast Highway in Trelawney on Monday morning. His identity has not yet been revealed. Reports are that the crash occurred in the region around 9 a.m. It is not clear whether the occupants of the truck received any injuries. This incident brings it to 6, the total number of road fatalities recorded in the parish in just over a week. On Sunday, July 6, 5 individuals died when the Toyota Hiace bus in which they were traveling overturned on the Salt Marsh Main Road. The Trelawney police are probing both crashes. 2 Jamaicans drowned as Haitian authorities intercept boat carrying drugs, says a report. 2 Jamaicans have been confirmed dead by Haitian authorities, who said they intercepted a rowboat heavily laden with drugs, resulting in the drowning death of the men, the undisclosed death of another, and the arrest of a Bahamian. Confirming the deaths, the counter-narcotic unit of the Haitian National Police said that under the leadership of Acting Superintendent Jane Pierre, the Polype Police and the Prosecutor's Office intercepted a rowboat heavily laden with drugs. The result, 2 Jamaicans drowned, 1 body in the morgue, and a Bahamian in custody. The Haitian authorities added that they seized more than 90 kilos of cocaine from the boat and said several other suspicious boats are believed to be still at large. The Haitians described the operations as a first in the history of the Northwest. In the meantime, the Bahamas government said it is awaiting official confirmation regarding the incident, but noted that unconfirmed reports of the killings are that the men, while on a speedboat, were shot at from unknown persons, which resulted in 2 of the males being killed and another hospitalized. Over 1,000 pounds of ganja seized in St. Mary. Authorities seized over 1,000 pounds of compressed ganja during a major drug bust in Rio Nuevo St. Mary on Saturday. According to the Puerto Maria police, the seizure was made around 10 p.m. during an intelligence-driven operation conducted by the Firearm and the Narcotics Investigation Division. During the operation, officers discovered a Nissan Caravan motor vehicle, which was subsequently searched. Inside the vehicle, police found 37 bags filled with compressed ganja, totaling approximately 1,200 pounds, along with 4 larger barrels of gasoline. The contraband was confiscated. No arrests have been made in connection with the discovery. Western Union outlet in Rock Hall, St. Andrew robbed. The police are probing a break-in and robbery at a Western Union outlet in Rock Hall, St. Andrew this morning. A source close to the investigation told the news that over $4.5 million was reportedly stolen. The news understands that the robbers gained the entry by breaking the glass door at the entrance. I got a call minutes to 7 this morning that someone turned up and found the place was broken into, so it must have been overnight because they are not open that early, a resident of the area told the news. The outlet is located on the compound of a gas station. It is expected that normal activities will resume after the investigators concluded their work at the location. The St. Andrew North Police Division is experiencing a 200% increase in break-ins. Since the start of the year, 75 incidents have been reported to the police, compared to 25 for the corresponding period last year. As of July 12, there were 50 more break-ins than the same period last year. Body of woman found in spring in St. Elizabeth, drowning suspected. The Black River Police in St. Elizabeth have launched an investigation into the death of a woman whose body was found in a spring in Parati on Sunday. She has been identified as 37-year-old Latoya Pilarchi, a laborer of Hilltop in Parati. The incident is being treated as a suspected case of drowning. Reports are that around 2:28 p.m., the woman's brother discovered her body in the spring and called the police. The scene was processed by the police and the body was removed for storage, pending a post-mortem examination. Vineyard Town residents accuse police of brutality and harassment. Residents of Vineyard Town, St. Andrew, are claiming police brutality and harassment by members of the security forces. They have accused the law enforcement of physically assaulting a teacher in the community on Monday morning. The teacher's husband, Steve Mitchell, said she was attacked about 6 a.m. when the police turned up at the couple's house to conduct a search. The woman, who received several bruises, was then rushed to hospital for treatment.
The man coming at the yard pointing rifle in my wife and my niece. Yes, me ask officer, where that fire? I say, my wife and my niece. We will not go on so far. Them come inside, pass and go down the yard. Anybody else living here, so I tell them, oh. So my wife go on her phone same time, standing there, and I call her mom. Officer come up to her same time, oh, you can't on the phone, come off of the phone and grab her phone from her and shoot her and them start lick her.
Minutes later, the police also went to another house in the community in search of a man who they believe was involved in a recent crime. This led to another testy exchange between the police and the residents. A resident told the news that the authorities have visited the man's premises on several occasions. It is understood that when the man visited the police station with his attorney, he was told he was not a person of interest. The resident is now calling for the police high command to intervene.
I said everyone come over my yard now and say, I still come for, I still come for, with a picture, say him them come for, because him send man for to shoot them colleagues and fail. Start digging on the premises now, misbehave, as they can see on the video. They get out, everything now escalate. We are afraid of our life because we don't know what's the next procedure. We are calling on the member of the security force, the bigger authority, to step inside. Now this is getting out of hand, where police can come now and start beat up female and then mash up people, thing and pop off people door, and do as them like and talk to people as though them like a backbone in people's face.
Attempts to contact the commanding officer for the area were unsuccessful. Shot gun stolen during Hanover house break-in. The Hanover police are probing the theft of a shotgun from a safe at a home in a housing development in Hopewell in the parish. Information reaching the news is that a black Benelli M2 shotgun with a serial number affixed was stolen from its safe during a house break-in. The weapon is a licensed firearm, according to police reports. The news team gathered that the incident happened sometime between 6:15 p.m. on July 11 and 6:36 p.m. on July 12. A report was made to the police on July 13. The Lucy Criminal Investigation Branch is probing. Meanwhile, 109 guns and 2,001 rounds were stolen from Jamaican licensed firearm holders during 2023 and 2024, according to the latest Economic and Social Survey. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.